Hey guys, my name is Caio Pereira, I'm 23 years old, I'm from Brazil, and this video is a bit weird because I have something that bugs me about the English language, but very specifically the American dialect of the English language. I'm from Brazil, as I already said, so I am not from a country that primarily speaks English, and I think that everyone that comes from a country that doesn't speak English primarily can relate to what I'm about to say, and that is, you learn a lot of things from the American dialect, but there are things from other dialects that make more sense. I don't even know if dialect is the right way of saying it. I don't know if it's dialect or an accent. You can correct me. But the thing that I want to talk about is, why do Americans call football football? Because that is not football. American football, it's not football. And why do they call real football soccer? It doesn't make any sense in my mind. Because American football, which is very similar to rugby, you play with your hands most of the time. You run with the ball in your hands. You deflect with the ball in your hands. You try to catch a throw with your hands. And who is throwing that is throwing with their hands. When you, I don't even know how to pronounce it correctly, but when you score a touchdown, is it score a touchdown? Correct me if I'm wrong, please. But when you score a touchdown, you do it with your hands. The only moment in the whole game that you play with your feet is when you kick the ball. And that happens, I don't know, 10% of the time? 15% of the time? I don't know. I like American football. It's a very cool sport. I enjoy watching it, even if I don't understand a lot of it. I enjoy watching it. But now let's talk about soccer, which is annoying that you call it that because it's football. The correct pronunciation, it's football. And why is it football? Because it's a game with a ball and you play with your feet. With your feet! It's football! You shouldn't call it soccer because you kick with your feet. You dribble with your feet. You run with your feet, which is kind of obvious. When you try to score a goal, you do it with your feet. When you throw the ball, when you pass the ball, you do it with your feet. You only use your hands when you're in sidelines or if you're a goalkeeper. And those are okay, one specific position and a few times. But 80%, 90% of the game, you play with your feet. And so I don't know what I would call American football. I also don't know why they call it ball, because the ball from American football doesn't really look like a ball, does it? It looks like... I really don't know what it looks like, but it doesn't look like a ball. So this video is just a weird rant, because it's something that I had in mind and I had to say to someone, and I'm sorry, you were the one chosen to listen to me ranting randomly about it. But anyways, I love you, Americans. I love American football. But please call soccer football, because that's what it is. It's football.